All right. Andor, Season 1, Episode 10.
One Way Out!
And
It's a highlight of the series.
which, yes, but goddamn, that's saying that says something because they're all great episodes.
That is saying something.
Yeah.
It's really good, but this one,
it's a culminating, and also it ends plot points and
the action is great
and expands on others and allows for others to grow.
No, it's great.
And we just finished the speech of
Luthen's.
Yes.
No, Luthen's speech in the end. And we find out who
Demole is.
Demole. Yeah. The ISB guy that's undercover.
The ginger. No.
Working for Luthen. I forget his name. But
no, that's a great speech. The only one that beats it is Marva's at the end.
Oh, yeah.
But, how could you...
Well, even Kino...
in the prison.
Yes.
His speech to get the rabble up off their asses and, okay, yeah.
Over the intercom, which looked just like the one that Han Solo spoke into on the Death Star.
Yeah.
It was killer.
It's a lived-in, textured world. It is Star Wars.
It is so
my
Star
God.
Wars, man. I mean, the designs of everything and the way everything looks, it's just so consistent with TOS.
Even the
original trilogy.
Yes.
Sorry, Freudian slip.
And even though like we talked about with the other episode, where it's a new design and a new color palette, it's all white and all this shit, it's still familiar. It's still reminiscent. And fuck you and the member berries bullshit.
It fits in.
Yeah.
And they make it work. I mean, it looks like 1977 Star Wars, and that's killer. It doesn't matter if they got their little things with the big plastic squares on the uniform. Yeah. That's what they look like.
Or the maps, the flat.
Yeah, the maps and the graphics and shit.
Like it just came out of IBM.
It's killer.
And all right, now we're gonna dive into something. When the ginger goes to meet up with Luthen,
right.
We go through all these levels and different seedy sections of Coruscant.
Of Coruscant, yes.
So, that was kind of like proof of concept for the fucking Underworld show that they don't want to do. Why? Is it because the guy who created Andor would be in charge of it and do a good job and it would be fucking awesome? Is that why you don't want to do it, Disney? You dumb fucks?
Well, no, it just, him going all the way down into the lower levels to go meet with Luthen.
And there's even lower levels than that. And
and that's just kind of a little
it's a proof of concept.
Sneak peek, proof of concept of what Underworld would be every week. Yes. I mean, really, that's what it would be every week.
And did you see any stormtroopers down there?
Oh, no.
Because they don't go down there. They know better.
That's why they met down there.
Yeah. So, we're going to get back to Andor, but why the fuck aren't they going to do Underworld? Don't give me the money thing or this or that, because that's all horse shit. So, why? Why, Disney?
You got 60 scripts ready to go.
What the fuck?
All you got to do is start making it.
And Tony Gilroy will fucking do it. I'm sure he would. So, what the fuck?
You can have your pick of anybody in the industry to do that series, I think.
Yeah.
Because why? Because it is George Lucas's.
It's not.
And that is one of the things that the fans are ravenous for, or, not ravenous, but hungry for.
Clamor.
Is George Lucas Star Wars, and here you could bring it to us. So why don't you?
It's not no Magic Cowboy or Dave Filoni or whoever the fuck else, KK or that fucking secretary.
I mean, you can even promote it that way. From the imagination of George Lucas, or George Lucas's final series produced by you guys, but used Lucas's name, to promote it. So it could potentially,
that's the whole series, the whole Andor series. When you get to the Imperial and the different worlds and textures, it is proof of concept for Underworld and for how Star Wars should be shown on fucking this goddamn
on this
streaming service,
this format, this platform.
And I don't ever want to hear about the money. Because they're willing to piss money away on things like Agatha and Acolyte and every other bullshit fucking thing that doesn't work.
And
Snow White.
Yeah.
So come on, give us a reason. Give us an answer as to why you aren't doing it. Chicken shit cowards. Anyway, back to Andor. This episode.
Oh yeah, it's the jailbreak episode.
Yeah, it's great.
Where they finally, come up with a plan and pull it off to escape from this.
And I love that the head of the floor didn't know what was going on. That they were all just kind of working together, and they're just waiting for the next thing to fucking happen.
Yeah.
And that's how you do a plan, kids. You get it set up, ready to rock and roll, and it's called timing.
Right. And their plan was actually a good plan.
Yes.
Well executed.
To nullify the electric floor.
Yeah.
Although they did have to sacrifice one guy to connect the circuit, but...
Well, yeah. He was the conduit.
Yes.
Oh,
Zip.
Well, hey, man. Sacrifices have to be made, whatever.
Right.
But I don't think he meant to be that guy.
Hey.
He just didn't get off the floor in time.
Right, yeah.
But it served the purpose, right?
Yeah.
And it was intense. It was gripping, and Andy Serkis,
great.
He was great, man.
And it's terrible that.
And it was so ironic.
Yeah.
What happened? When they finally got to the top and everybody was jumping off, and he couldn't swim. Spoiler alert.
All right, prediction time. I'm going to predict that Luthen is taken down by the Ginger, or vice versa, or they find that they're in league, and the Empire gets both of them for season 2, towards the end, or maybe the middle of the season. I don't know. That's just a prediction.
That would not surprise me.
I'm just shooting.
I.
But they're going to get both of them.
I have a feeling, the Ginger's probably going to get outed and, discovered. And Luthen, I don't think is going to survive because where was he in Rogue One?
No, that doesn't. No, he can still be. Luthen is a puppet master. Pull the strings.
Pull these strings.
Yes,
but no.
Where's that from, kids?
Bonus points. Anyway.
All right, so then I got to do... All right, so I have to find a way to make sparks for my toys so that they look like sparks, but it's not actual heat. Like, see that in the...
Oh, like the old zip toys that we used to have that shot the sparks out.
But I want them so that you can... It's just an effect that you can put on the welder or whatever, so that... So I guess that's... Yeah, I could probally do that.
We used to have that when we were kids.
No, I know the little spark toys, because the spark cons.
Rigged something like that up in one of your toys.
I just figured out how to do it. That clear plastic.
And there was that other thing we used to have. It was like a gun with a trigger, and it did a little harmless sparks.
But for the 3 3/4 scale, or the 6-inch scale. But I just figured it out. That clear plastic, that's a clay, that you can... And just put some fucking... sprinkles or glitter in it or something, or just make it gold. Yeah, I just figured it out. All right. Anyway, that was another project. Yeah,
that was a side trip.
Yeah, well, I was looking at that and I'm like, oh, I want to do that for the, because I want that part of the display to be.
Oh, like on a diorama level?
Yeah. Because look at that. That's shit that...
Oh, no.
It looks like an Italian... Yeah.
It is so cool, man.
Yeah.
The production design is just outstanding.
Fucking epic.
And I mean, the visuals, and it's all so cool, man. Yeah. All of it.
Now, do you
hear... it looks so real. It's not cheesy. It's not stupid. When the TIE fighters come over their heads, they look like they're really over their heads, man. It doesn't look stupid or superimposed,
or a laser gate you could just walk around.
Right? No, it's fucking killer, man.
So, wow.
When they shut the water off, the hydro and all the things are shutting the dam. God, it looks so real.
Yeah. It's great.
It's killer, man.
So, the best Star Wars we're ever going to get, since nobody wants to do Underworld correctly.
Yeah. And I understand Andor season 2 is starting to get a little momentum going.
Good.
So we'll see.
We're going to be there first day.
We'll be there for sure, man. Because, I said it a couple times now. I'm going to say it again. Andor season 2 could be the last really good Star Wars we get.
Yeah.
For the foreseeable future.
Now, I'm going to say something. And just if I had watched this when it was premiering and stuff.
Right. In its first run.
Yeah. I would have been just fucking over the goddamn moon.
I was.
Yeah, and would have been okay. Well, we can
watch. This is really good.
We can. I'll sit through this other stuff if it's going to be like that. And then as soon as the glamour wore off, and then it was shite, I would have been
right.
Yeah.
Which is why I've gone back and revisited Andor, like I say, about 10 or 12 times because I really dug it, man. But the newest Star Wars just wasn't. Oh God! Whatever the latest one was, just wasn't what this is.
Yeah. What was
Not
that?
even
Was
close.
was it Book of Boba Fett or
Boba Fett, Obi-Wan, all of them?
Yeah.
None of them hold a candle to this.
No, but it does answer a question,
and it just shows you it's doable.
Yes, it does answer a question though. You know why Elvis shot so many TVs now? And if you get that reference, extra double bonus points.
Oh, that's a good one. And on that happy note,
like, share, subscribe.